Hi, I'm James Lamont, Fellow at the Vadine Center for Rural Economic Development at the University of Minnesota Crookston. Today we're going to enter video 63, the 5 cores of regenerative agriculture. There's been a lot lately regarding sustainability as well as regenerative agriculture, so I wanted to take a moment and explain what it is. In effect, it's a process that minimizes soil disturbance, maximizes crop diversity, keeps the soil covered, maintains living roots all year round, and integrates livestock into the process. This occurs all over the United States and world. So in fact, the upper Midwest, Minnesota, the Dakotas, even though we have very cold and bitter winters, regenerative agriculture is certainly happening. In effect, it aims to restore and enhance soil health so that we can improve yields, promote biodiversity, and restore ecosystems. Restoration of ecosystems are very important because it's becoming very apparent what the impacts of climate change are having on farming practices throughout the world. The World Economic Forum highlighted 5 areas that we could work on, emphasizing importance of farmer education and training, the adoption of digital technologies that can enhance regenerative practices. In fact, we've talked a lot about digital technologies throughout this series, just over the last several years, how far they've come. It also promotes collaboration among stakeholders, which is very critical for scaling regenerative agriculture, and then works with governments as well as the private sector to improve policies and incentives to encourage this type of agriculture in the future. Insight Ace Analytics forecasts a 3 to 5x sustainability growth or market growth for the sustainable agriculture market between now and 2030. So in effect, the next decade is going to have a heavy emphasis on investments in sustainable ag practices. Regenerative agriculture is a major component of that. In fact, private industry is taking the lead on this, especially in the United States. Recently, General Mills partnered with a startup in order to make Cheerios greener. Kenyan farmers are embracing regenerative agriculture. It's giving them better access to information so that they can improve their yields, but also make more informed decisions as they improve their particular plots. Several major global initiatives focused on cultivating farmer prosperity through regenerative agriculture in place. The United Nations, as well as some other major international organizations, have begun to promote these. Company called Hippies. I don't know if you've ever tried those, but they're delicious. They're collaborating with Avena to advance regenerative agriculture practices. So as they sell their food, they want to have more and more and more of their feedstock associated with this practice. And then even the textile sector. So for example, J. Crew's taking the lead on this, or Waddle, they're embracing cotton as far as regenerative agriculture practices are concerned. So as industry takes on a greater role, you're going to see a lot of farmers transition to this because the margins will be higher, consumers will pay a premium for the product, and then governments will follow probably with additional incentives and other practices and policies. Thank you for joining me for this video, and we'll see you next week. Take care.